Hello, President. This is Mark Davis, Area 70, with a brief video update on our status for creating a young single adult stake. On the screen you see here a copy of the proposal that I sent up to our area presidency to consider the creation of a young single adult stake. I emailed this to you about 2 weeks ago, just wanting to keep you in the loop. Hopefully you had a chance to read it, to look at the data. It's 9 pages long, it's fairly lengthy. Our area presidency, after consulting with Elder Bednar, contacted me on Tuesday and have asked us to proceed with this formal application to create a young single adult stake here. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm pretty excited about it and feel the blessings of heaven behind this. But we're at a point now where each of you also need to give your consent for the creation of the stake, or if you are not at that point, you don't feel comfortable proceeding, then that needs to be made known as well, and we will stop. Because this is one of those things that we all need to be united on, or if we're not, we will wait until we are united, or we will shelve it and not move forward with this indefinitely. In discussing this with the Boundary and Leadership Change Committee, this is a map of what the new stake boundaries would be for the San Diego, California YSA stake. The Murrieta stake and the El Centro Imperial Valley stakes are excluded, but if President Whittier and President Smith would like us to reconsider that, we could certainly talk about that. We're not too late if they would like to do that. But this is what the stake would look like as of today, the proposal. Now, it's important to understand what you would be consenting to as a stake president. You would be consenting to the creation of the stake. You would be consenting to the transferring in of your YSA ward into that new stake. And we are also proposing to the brethren that we transfer in your less active YSAs from your traditional ward. So for example, in the Temecula stake, the Temecula Valley YSA branch with 157 members would all transfer into the YSA stake as a unit. They'd come in as a branch. And then of this 430 YSAs that are in their stake, let's say that 50 of them are active and the remainder are not active. The 50 would remain in the Temecula stake in their geographical wards, but the other 380 would transfer into this YSA stake for us to engage in the rescue and go get them. Now, even those of you who don't have YSA units, like the El Cajon stake and the Penasquito stake, will need to respond to this email that I'm sending you with a brief consent statement that has to go in with this application. We'll need to hear from all 13 of you stake presidents in a written form via email, giving your consent to the creation. Or email back and say, I don't consent, and we'll just hold off on this and discuss things further. Additionally, I need your help with one very important thing, and that is on the application. It requires us to fill in the number of full tithe-paying Melchizedek priesthood holders that we have in each of these YSA units. So, President, this is the urgent and timely thing. I need to hear an email back from you probably no later than Monday that would give me the number of full tithe-paying Melchizedek priesthood holders you have in your YSA unit. Your tithing report for that unit, I believe, has that breakout line, Melchizedek priesthood holder, full tithe payers, that you could provide to me. If it doesn't, then I'm going to need you to have your young single adult bishop look through his tithing records and provide us with that number. The application cannot be submitted without it. All the other information for the application I can pull off of your quarterly report, but this I don't have. It's not on your quarterly report. So, brethren, just also want to let you know that we're not planning to change any YSA unit boundaries as part of the stake creation. That seems foolish to me. We bring in all 11 units, we bring in all of the less active YSAs, and we let that stake presidency organize that stake in a more robust way with 6 or 7 units rather than the 11, increase those strengths, and they can make the changes across boundary lines that don't have to be running on stake lines like we would have to at this time. So brethren, you'll notice as I send you this email, there's some language at the bottom of the email. I need you to hit reply, and I need you to basically just cut and paste that language in if you support this decision. and also then I need the number of full tithe payers in your YSA unit. And if any of you don't consent, that's fine. Just let me know. I want this to be a prayerful, revelatory decision for all of us, and that we're confident we're doing God's will with this. Brethren, thank you very much for listening to this quick video. Please call me if you have questions. You've got my cell number. I do have a state conference assignment this weekend up in Northern California by Redding, California. But if I get your call, I will call you back when I get a break, email you back, or call you on Monday morning. All right, God bless you.